Before you watch this, I want you to imagine a coin. If it lands on heads, you get to change one thing from your current life. But if it lands on tails, your life carries on as if you had never flipped it. A classic red pill, blue pill. Are you ready? During that moment that the coin was in the air, your brain subconsciously gravitated towards the side you want it to land on. If your brain was drawn toward tails, then I'm sorry, but this video was never intended for you. Every day seems to be filled with noise. That notification in the morning, that music you listen to in the shower, that bar you hide at with some friends. I mean, the days just fill themselves, right? Well, not really. If you've ever found yourself wondering, what's next? In a moment of silence, you don't usually stay there. You reach for something, not because you need it, just because it gives the moment an answer. And just like that, the silence is gone. But that silence comes back, and this time, reaching for something isn't enough. So you find something louder, and by the time you give yourself some time to think, the loop starts again. But here's the thing, not all loops look the same. For some people, the loop is dedication. For others, it's silent. And for some, it looks like chaos. Ultimately, the details change, but the structure doesn't. And the scary part isn't the loop itself, it's realizing you're in one. So, what does yours look like? As a human, you have one purpose: to survive. Your body already knows how to do that. It breathes without asking, it reacts without thinking, it keeps you alive. But as a soul, your purpose is much more complex. There's no instinct for it, no map, no clear direction. So, at some point, you have to try and figure it out. It's scary, but this is the part where you can choose to fight a deep fear of the unknown or let it consume you and continue as you always have. And for most people, the choice feels easy because uncertainty is uncomfortable, so they hesitate and wait for the perfect time. But when will that be? Because whilst you wait for time, your time is running out. But you already know that. So, why aren't you moving? The truth is, you are. Maybe not with the real purpose yet, but you've always been moving. Every moment till this point has been you. You choose to get out of bed. You choose what to say or not say. You choose what to believe. And most importantly, you choose which path you take. But going with the flow doesn't lead you where you really want to go. Let's pretend you're on a boat. You're out in the middle of the ocean at night, fighting off a storm that's throwing massive waves at your ship. All you want to do is hide, and suddenly you're told there's an isolated island ahead. If you stay on course, you'll hit it, you'll be stranded with nothing but survival, or turn and carry on through the storm. Now, it almost seems obvious, right? Most people would adjust, even slightly, because only carrying on lets you see beyond the horizon. But here's the problem. Staying in the storm has no guarantees. Turning doesn't promise calm water, and the island looks like comfort. That's not to say the island won't keep you happy, but just happy enough to stay a little longer. You didn't crash because you were careless. You crashed because you were exhausted. You've seen the noise, felt the tide, but awareness alone only starts the harder battle. The battle inside. Because this life is you versus you. The part of you that wants comfort and safety against the part of you that wants growth and purpose. It's a battle that happens every day between every decision you make. Either way, you win, but think about what you're fighting for. Is it the life you've been told to chase or the one that actually makes you feel alive? Because no one can fight it for you. When you came to this video, you were probably hoping I'd give you all the answers you've been looking for in your life. But that's not what this video was about. It was about opening your eyes to something far more important, that the answers aren't handed to you. Everything in this video was left open for you to interpret for your story, because purpose isn't a single destination or a secret formula. It's something you uncover through the choices you make day by day. Your purpose is reflected in the impact you leave on the people around you, the memories you create, the lives you touch, and the courage you show in the moments that matter most. Not by the money you made, the status you achieved, the things you own, but by the things that make you, you. When you look at your life, the one you're living, the one you're building, what do you see? The paths you've taken, the doors you've opened, the chances you've dared to take. Are they taking you somewhere that feels like you? It's your life, your story. Your choices have brought you here. So, what is your purpose?